Yeah, this earth, okay? This earth sign. They're a thief. Devil and carnage. Yeah, they've been exposed. Okay? Offend your energy. This is the person, it's someone that could be trying to attack your child, okay, this person, alright? It's only this person's trying to cloak their energy, okay? The Tower, they've been exposed. Divine Feminine, this person is very much close to you right now, okay? It's King of Pentacles. Yeah. It's like they're trying to conceal some type of money. They could have some money in a vault, something, okay? The Moon. The hidden truths are coming to the surface. It could be for water sign energy as well. Five of Pentacles in reverse. This person, if they're acting like, you know, they've gone into some type of home, something's going on in this home, but it's been revealed. Five of Pentacles in reverse. This person isn't poor at all, but they're playing in your energy, okay? Acting. Them and their lover, okay? Acting, yeah. Made move somewhere, okay? Something to do with community. They made moves from a community, or they're trying to move people from that same community. This person has some type of fortress, okay? Yeah, this is going to end. It's like the darkness is clearing for you, okay? King of Swords. It could be a water sign female. They may be being involved in the death of your mother, okay? They're trying to come for you and your child, but you're the High Priestess, okay? You're tapped in. This is a Virgo. They took a leap of faith and went in a new direction. The group are arguing, okay? There's a group. Eight of Cups. You weren't emotionally involved with a group, with a family. You weren't emotionally involved. You embarked on a new journey, self-enlightenment, okay? Justice, Libra energy, okay? Justice system could be involved. Or this person has some type of, with the Freemason symbol there, okay? Yeah, I'm telling you, this person is the devil. They are the devil. This person is the devil. Could be a Capricorn. Someone's watching you on the web. Them and the cult members. The cycle's going to close out. I'm telling you, this person, this is spiritual warfare, okay? It's like against darkness, but again, you embody both, okay? Divine feminine. So it's like they're trying to keep this fortune hidden, okay? It's like they do sacrifices, the sacrifice, okay? People, places, things, all right? This is like ancient knowledge that they have. Ancient knowledge. Thank you. This is ancient knowledge that they have, okay? They work with the underworld. It's Capricorn. Yeah, they're definitely working with another family, and these people could be around you, okay? This person could have sent someone around you. Yeah, it's a family. Queen of Pentacles. This could be someone's wife, mother, sister, okay? You see that thing there on the chair? It looks like some demonic thing, okay? This person, it's like something about a pentagram, okay? Something they draw, whether they draw it on the floor or they put candles or let the go, okay? These people are witches, they're part of a cult. The Empress. This is a mother figure. Taurus, Libra. Someone here could have blonde hair. There could be a stream and a wooded area near where this person lives. Ace of Wands, like passion or adventure, okay? So it's like they try to conceal themselves with a chameleon to cast an illusion, but something's being seen. King of Cups. The Hierophant. So these people, this sacred knowledge, you've been given this sacred knowledge, okay, about this. There's a Taurus involved here, or Taurus knows something about some knowledge that you've got, or like they're shocked about this knowledge. This is hidden knowledge. It's ancient hidden knowledge, okay? And these people have taken this knowledge to keep for themselves, to be wealthy. Do you understand? I mean, you may even have people from the Vatican or high churches watching, okay? Because they're like, what? How? Well, I'll tell you how. The Most High. And the angels that come in for this person, judgment, okay? Yeah, yeah, this snake's been caught. Your spirit is guiding you right now. It's like this, they're still doing these rituals, okay? But it's going to backfire. Knight of Wands. Again, they use sex to manifest of energies, okay? Yeah, it's like they're constantly working on this to affect someone's money, work, okay? Stealing. They're thieves. This group, these people, right now they could be stressed, worried, anxious, okay? Some of them are not able to sleep. It could be an Aquarius or Gemini or another Libra, but it's a man, okay? Or there could be a feminine here that's working with them, a Gemini, okay? There could have been a fight. Well, this is standing your high ground, okay? Blocking energies, the same group, okay? Four of Cups. Someone's over a situation. They're not able to cast illusions no more, okay? There's been something about children that's been now being exposed. They target children as well. Or they may even go towards people that have got children to do sick stuff to children. Oh, I look after your daughter while you go shopping. That type of energy. They're a bunch. These people are paedophiles. Yeah, traffickers, paedophiles, sex offenders. Yeah, kiddie fiddlers. Basically, they're disgusting. Knight of Swords in reverse. Someone wished that they never rushed to do something. Okay. Someone rushed without thinking. And this person that rushed without thinking could have been another air sign, and it could be the brother of a Virgo that's connected to this Capricorn, okay? I've seen this Virgo that's with this Capricorn. They drive a white, I think it's a BMW, okay? But they're driving a white car. But they're trying to mask in your energy. So one brother may drive a black car, the other brother may drive a white car. They're cloaking their energy. Queen of Cups. Pisces. Somebody could be having their wishes granted, wish fulfillment. There isn't going to be a victory here. Page of Cups there. They tried to get a younger brother to try to catfish you, but you saw through that energy, okay? You see something about the shell, okay? Read between the lines. This person's around your energy, okay? They think they can try to come towards you to catfish you. You know, you've exposed them. 3 of Cups. Okay. Something about a Leo. Something about a Leo feminine as well, okay? Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. Boy, I'm hearing the angel of the Grim Reaper's coming. Oh, shit. Yeah, this person, they love money so much. Well, yeah, the Grim Reaper's on its way. That's the angel of death. They're trying to conceal this money, trying to hold on to this money. This is someone that's very mean, or they care about his money. They're transferring money, okay? Okay, there's a Sagittarius also in this group that isn't an earth angel, okay? But they're trying to block another Sagittarius's third eye, okay? If you're someone's child, do not believe these people. Get the information you need, okay? Protect yourself. Take, I don't know, if you go by the sea, maybe you need to go in salt water, or you need to get yourself Epsom salts. I would buy yourself sage. I'd also clean your clothes and salt, and I'd also, I'm not sure if, I think that, yeah, I don't know about that one, it may leave stains on your clothes, but I'd clean your floor. I put salt around your windows, outside, by your front door, okay? So they're trying to block the intuition. They're trying to block the third eye, Sagittarius energy, okay? You're protected. There's going to be a cycle that's closed out. Knight of Cups. Three of Swords. Loss, grief, betrayal. Okay. So there could be a Gemini, a Libra, another Aquarius. Could be 3 of them. But there's 3 people who are working together. Okay. Trying to do something to your heart, or loss, grief, betrayal, or they done something in regards to someone, could have been a mother or someone's mother. They're trying to target someone's child. Okay. Angel of Death, Grim Reaper. Okay. Yeah. Ace of Swords. You could be seeing things from a higher perspective. Okay. This Capricorn could have been connected to someone in your family. This could also be someone that's part of a cult, okay, that they used, all right? They may look similar like that. They may have put on weight, okay? This could be someone that's under the influence of drugs. Yeah. Yeah. I tell people about the time when I lived in, you know, this is over many years ago. And this Capricorn used to sneak around my energy. And then anyone I used to visit in the estate, friends, they just used to lie to people. And this Capricorn, he was Grenadian. He likes to drink and he smokes crack. But to look at him, he's got tattoos on his arm. It looks kind of hench. But this person, when I went into intensive care, my Taurus sister come. Then the next thing, she said that she saw this Capricorn on a bus. Okay. And she told him that I was in hospital. Out of all the people. Okay. These people could be involved in the death of your mother. Okay. The death of your brother. When my brother was in hospital, and this guy, a Jamaican guy called Morris, come to see him, there was an old man opposite in the ward, and he said to my mum said to me, this old man said that he saw something, but he didn't want to say. He said he didn't want to say. You see, my older sister as well, that's, you know, whose dad's a Freemason, to her, she started telling everyone, oh my God, I never come to the hospital. I didn't want to see my brother take his last breath. I had memories, the last memories I had was of me and him laughing and joking, and that's the memory that sticks in my head, okay? I didn't want to be around these people because, number one, I didn't like their energy. Number two, I didn't like them. I didn't want to be around them. But when my brother passed away, I then went to see him in the room, okay? On my own. I didn't want to be around these people. You, Taurus, this is the one that just recently sent me the love heart on Instagram, and I spoke it on my channel. I said, don't reach out to me, okay? Because again, they use the energies that are family members, okay? All right? I'm hearing you're very close to death, to be honest. This Taurus said to me, my Capricorn sister asked her, has she seen me? Then the Taurus said to me, had I been in contact with the Capricorn? Had I received any messages? Do you understand? Yeah, your game's up. Your game is up. Marvin, Christopher, Fiona, Abigail, Hazel. Confirmation. Working with the fire sign as well, that's her son. I can't remember if he's an Aries, Leo, Sag. But when I used to go to see this other guy called Matty, what's his name? Can't remember. In Acton. Well, there was a Somalian guy that lived downstairs. And then the next thing I see well, I don't know if I can call him my nephew. I don't even think these people are my family, to be honest. He was there. Then me and my friend went to the shop. And who did I see? My other nephew with his girlfriends. Rakim and Tashan. And then I moved to a hotel. Okay? In Southall. Who was in the room opposite to me? My sister's son. The younger one. Confirmation. Yeah? So, yeah. Maybe your mother was involved. Maybe she was cloaking her energy. Scorpio, okay? Someone here was cloaking their energy. I believe this Scorpio was poisoned. And also I explained in regards to the gas leak and the man from the gas company telling me you're an angel. I said, would the building have blown up? He said, no, because it would have taken a while for it to accumulate. But where the pipe was, they hid it. It's like, you would never have, it was hidden behind the cupboard. And when I told my mum, the next thing, my sister's ringing. Well, I'm not even calling her my sister. She rang. And she asked the man a really weird question. Can that pipe leak be done by it being hit? And I thought, why would you ask that? My brother Leo as well, I didn't trust him. Yeah, these people that they're Capricorn, devil energy, okay? Not only that, using the flying monkeys, you know, devil, underworld business, like drugs, alcohol, just, yeah. There's Aries here. Tower. The world. Yeah. Pisces, feminine. Or it's like a fish, it's like the Pisces, it's been caught. Confirmation. I don't know, there is there's definitely a water sign here that's trying to cloak their energy. Someone here could be very much in their emotions, right? Their emotions could be heightened. Fire represents anger. Someone here could be in their emotions, getting angry, okay? Someone part of a family. This Page of Swords here, Gemini, Aquarius, or another Libra, they're guarded and they're vigilant. And the reason why they're guarded and they're vigilant is because they know people are coming for them, okay? And they're trying to guard their self from the illusions that they've been casting. Someone may have like gingerish hair, blondish hair, or maybe their family has that. This is someone that isn't very tall. This person's mother is a witch, I'm picking up. Or they worked with a witch. I remember when I saw this woman, this girl, her name was Grace. She said she was a Gemini. And she was really rude to a black guy once. Really rude. She used to go in people's houses and take their dogs for a walk. And she phoned someone on the phone, and the woman had black hair. And the woman Really cussed her out on the phone. He hung the phone up. I was like, okay, I'm glad I saw that. That's the same one that said that, I don't know, there was another girl with a baby in a pushchair, and she kept saying that she'd throw the pushchair up in the air with the baby in it. And I was like, wow, you're definitely, you're wicked. And apparently this Gemini moved to somewhere around Hayes or Hendon or Uxbridge, around them ends. Because she lived in West London. And she gave her cats to the Aquarius, whose brother was the usher in West London Court. And the guy that took the cat, his name was Paul. He was an older man. He told me he worked in a children's school. I was like, I don't know about that, mate. Yeah, you're a drinker. Apparently he's an alcoholic. But the old woman that come downstairs, she had like some gloves on. I thought, why are you wearing gloves? Yeah, this Aquarius, Brian Forbes Jones, his name is. Fernando's brother died, and he said something about he had nothing to do with it. Kept going on about the death. Anyway, this Indian guy come round to Brian's, I think it's giving weed or something. And his friends said something like, you dirty packy or something like that. Or you're black, something black. But at the end of the day, colour's colour, do you understand? I got up, and I gave this man the biggest slap in his face, yeah? Like, I knocked him for 6. Like, seriously, like, who do you think you're talking to? Don't sit around me coming out of racist remarks, okay? And the Brian, dog's barking, Brian was the one where, when I went getting off my mum, I stayed there, okay? I was just trying to psych out everything. I was just trying to put everything together. Yeah, he was the one that, when I woke up in the morning, he showed me a picture on the phone. He's like, he's leaning over my bed, like leaning over the bed. I said, what are you doing? He goes, I took a picture of you when you was asleep. I said, what do you mean you took a picture? And I didn't even know what it was. I said, what is that? And he said, apparently it's my private part. That was the last straw. That was the last straw. I was like, are you sure? You want to do that with me? Yeah, people. Yeah, I'll cut his throat. I'm not a violent person, but you don't violate me like that. Okay? And he's like, you tried to kill me. I said, if I wanted to kill you, I would have killed you. Right? That little scar you've got on your neck will remind you each time you look in the mirror, so don't fuck and do that to women again. Do you understand? Because, yeah, you just don't do that. You're racist. Yeah, you're a perv. Yeah. Yeah. So, these people, they just think because of the contacts they have, you know, like with his brother working as an usher in the court, they just think like they can do whatever they like. Do you understand? And I was like, I don't give a fuck. I'll go to jail for you, motherfucker. Don't fuck with me. Yeah. And then you got his neighbour upstairs that was a Jehovah's Witness. And you know Jehovah's, they don't, you know, like if you had a child that was dying in hospital or they needed a blood transfer, they wouldn't do it. But anyway, you got her to sign a statement. When it was time to go to court, neither of them turned up. I was ready. I was ready to speak, tell everything. Well, Your Honour, he's a crackhead, and also he has a bag of man round his house. I think that then he said about his friend throwing himself or hanging himself or throwing himself off the bridge. Oh yeah, all that I would have spoke of in the court, yeah? To why I done it, do you understand? Because I'm not here to be violated. And you violate me, you're going to pay consequences, as simple as that. Libra, justice energy, yeah. I think the judge in that court as well was corrupt. They were hiding things as well. I mean, he looks like that, to be honest. I mean, look, he don't look like he's taking care of himself. He's got a metal plate in his ankle. Yeah. Maybe he's lost his house. But these people act like they're homeless and they're broke, but really they've got money parked up where they've stolen it off other people. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Yeah, collective. Like, we're not here to be violated by these demonic energies, okay? Yeah, you don't come out of that. And then they try to, where I live, then they tried to say that I was shouting out racial remarks out the window. Like, hello, have you not seen the colour of my skin? But this is what they use, you see. You know, some people, if you've got a record for racial, that can, in some energies, like let's just say if you've got a job like in the council and then, you know, then you got arrested for, you know, and then they put that on your record like you're racist. That council, depends what borough it come under. Like let's just say if it was, not Labour, is it Labour or what's the Conservative? I know they represent some type of, it depends where the area is. But then, you know, you wouldn't get a job for that. Like they'll throw you out of that job. And then it depends what area you're in, you know. Then they'll show that's on your records, isn't it? Your resume. Do you understand what I'm saying? So then you go and get another job, and then they wouldn't employ you because you know. Oh well, you know, you're racist. They know what they're doing. Let me tell you, these people know what they're doing. Yeah. So in regards to me, when they try to come out of that, well, I'm on YouTube, and I so. And this is what they've tried to prevent. Again, when I worked in WH Smith, was it Ryman's and King Street back in the day? Yeah, I don't know, I was only young, I used to smoke a bit of ash, yeah? The guy, when I told the manager, stole £50 out of my till, said that I used the £50 to buy the piece of ash. Do you understand what I'm saying? You see all these little things they've done? That was when I think I was 17 then, 18. Yeah, this goes back a long time, what these people have done. Mm. Alice Leo energy. She's got a black cat. She could have been the one that travelled with the water sign. Someone in your family. All a bunch of traitors. No, they can all burn in hell, as far as I'm concerned. Have a good night, day, wherever you are.